Hello and welcome to Convoluted Combos, the home of spicy jank. I'm coming at you with a infinite combo sacrifice deck that is worse than Cat Oven for the amount of clicks that it requires. So if you're a psychopath or you enjoy inflicting pain on both yourself and others, then this might be the deck for you. So it's called the Immortal Suncleanser because we're combining Luminous Broodmoth, which says whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. Cool, good stuff, good in sacrifice kind of decks. Then back in M19, we had Suncleanser, which says when it enters the battlefield, choose one. Removal counters from target creature, it can't have them on it for as long as Suncleanser remains on the battlefield, or target opponent can lose all counters and they can't get counters for as long as Suncleanser remains on the battlefield. So this, I believe, was brought around due to energy counters and being kind of a way to deal with them with the second ability. The first ability sometimes can come up when it first comes down. You can remove some counters from the enemy stuff, but for the most part, what you want to be doing is removing the flying counter that you get from Luminous Broodmoth, so that the Suncleanser no longer has flying, and then it can die again, get another counter, and so on and so forth, forever and ever and ever. So, just those two means you can maybe chump block with the Suncleanser and constantly get it back, but we want to go a bit further than that. So, Woestrider gives us a sacrifice outlet that doesn't cost any mana, which is great. I'm pretty sure it's the only sacrifice outlet that we have access to that does that, so that's cool. We pretty much need that. So if you have that, Suncleanser and Broodmoth, that means you can scry your entire deck, since you can infinitely sack the Suncleanser, which is great. This makes the goat token, so that's nice to be able to get the scry off as well. Also has escape, so if it does die, it does at least have a way to get back, which is great because it's one of our combo pieces. Then, cool, we've got infinite scries, infinite dying, and infinite dying means we want to be killing people with Cruel Celebrant. So Cruel Celebrant is just whenever it or another creature or planeswalker we control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and we gain 1 life. Cool. Awesome. Combo assembled. Yeah, it's a 4-card combo. The channel is called Convoluted Combos for a reason. So we got everything else is just to facilitate that combo, and also some other benefits from it. So we're running Soul Warden just as a way to try and keep us alive. Obviously, Suncleanser coming back all the time means that we can gain a bunch of life off of this. That's cool, and it's just a fantastic 1-drop. So yeah, you usually see this combined with Ajani's Pridemate, but that's not what we're doing here. Thalia. We are an entirely creature deck. That's why we're running Omori, despite the fact that companions aren't really mandatory to run in all your decks nowadays, since you do have to pay the 3 mana to get them into your hand. We were already pretty much entirely creature based, so Omori was a free roll, and it also means that Thalia is good in drawing some aggression and drawing removal, because otherwise it's going to make those removal heavy decks very annoyed at having to use their sorceries and an instance for 1 extra mana. Fiend Artisan is incredibly important in this deck. It means that we can search up whatever piece of the combo we're missing. Usually that is going to be Broodmoth, which does mean that you're going to need 5 mana for it. But it's really good. I have had a couple of games where I've just used it as a big goif beatdown, where it's like a 7/7 because a bunch of my stuff has died. But for the most part, it's there to search up each part of the combo. Militia Bugler is pretty good here. So 2 parts of our 4-card combo are power 2 or less. So this says we can look at the top 4 and reveal a creature card with power 2 or less from among them, put it into our hand. So that's good. It can get Suncleanser, it can get Cruel Celebrant, it can get Fiend Artisan. That's big, because that can then search up something like the Broodmoth or the Woestrider that the Bugler can't hit. Plaguecrafter, the one time it's come out has been fantastic. I'm only running the one, just because Fiend Artisan can work well with having a toolbox of answers. So Plaguecrafter is there to if they've got a hexproof that we need to make sure that they sacrifice. Cool, we can go and get Plaguecrafter. Just wanted to run the one because unless we've already got Broodmoth out, in which case we're probably already winning, getting a Plaguecrafter out isn't incredible. It's good. But a lot of the time we don't have anything that we really want to be sacrificing because they're all part of the combo. Woestrider we've talked about. Chupacabra, another part of the toolkit that we wanted to run with the Fiend Artisan. Very important to have a way to destroy your opponent's creatures. Maybe could be running more, but I just wanted to run the two so that we can focus on getting to the combo rather than being more of a control deck. And another part of the toolkit is Bellhaunt, which just makes them discard a card and importantly gains us life. Really important for this deck to gain life, as we need to mitigate any kind of aggro from the opponent in order to be able to assemble our combo. And then finally we've got Cavalier of Night, which is a really good card, especially in this deck. So the times it comes down, oftentimes it'll be like Broodmoth's out, play Cavalier, sacrifice a Suncleanser, Suncleanser comes back, you can obviously do your whole thing. And it also means when the Cavalier dies, we can go and get converted mana cost 3 or less from our graveyard to the battlefield. So if we've been playing out one of these combo pieces, like Woestrider, like Suncleanser, Cruel Celebrant, and they've already been removed, we can get that combo piece back, and then we can get everything together and make sure that we can win the game that way. So something that I was running for a while and have stopped doing so was Ancient Ziggurat. I thought when this rolled around, I thought that's great, that's perfect. We're entirely creature based, so having a land that just fixes all our mana for us, especially with something awkward like Fiend Artisan being, for this deck that's just black-white, being 2 black is quite annoying. But the problem is that Ancient Ziggurat, you can't use that mana for anything other than casting creature spells, including activating abilities. And I found that incredibly awkward with Fiend Artisan's ability. It hindered me far more times than it was useful for fixing my mana, so I ended up dropping it. So our mana base is very simple. Godless Shrine, 4 of Isolated Chapel, 8 Swamps, 8 Plains, 1 Castle Ardenvale. Could maybe run more Castle Ardenvales, could run some Lochthwains. Not sure on that. That might need some tweaking, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Didn't want to run Fabled Passage because we've got some early plays we want to make, and Fabled Passage is just an Evolving Wilds in the early turn. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, a lot of these other things as well combine with the Broodmoth really nicely. So Militia Bugler has an Enter the Battlefield effect, so when that comes back with the flying counter, look at more of your deck. That's great. Chupacabra can die and come back and destroy another creature, and Chupacabra as well, we can get that with Bugler, because it's just power 2 or less, and Chupacabra is power 2 or less, so that's great. So yeah, that's the deck. We've got the infinite combo there. Managed to pull it off quite a few times, so hopefully you'll enjoy seeing some of those games where I did manage to pull it off. Okay, opening hand, 4 lands, got the Suncleanser, got the Woestrider. Just need the Broodmoth. Unfortunately, the Broodmoth is the hardest piece to get to, But at least Waste Rider gives us some scry. We can sacrifice the goat, try and find it. So yeah, I think I'll keep this hand. Okay, Worthy Knight. This might just be a White Knight deck. I'd expect at least Orzhov though. Let's go Celebrant. This way we get an extra damage off of the goat when we sack it. Yeah, Orzhov. But are they Mardu? Could play Soul Warden and Suncleanser. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just thinking we kind of need to mitigate some of the damage they're going to do with this Corpse Knight. Doesn't really matter what we target with the Suncleanser. Okay, so they are Mardu. Another Corpse Knight. It's gonna hurt. At least the Soul Warden stops a little bit of the damage. And Inspiring Veteran. Okay. That Soul Warden must be infuriating for them. Right, no point in getting an untapped land out, so let's use the turn to play the Godless Shrine and play Waste Rider. We'll save the scry for chump blocking with the goat, and then we'll sack it. Ooh, Murderous Rider. Well, we can at least stop the Murderous Rider from resolving, so they don't get to do the adventure half. Do not want to flood more land. So yeah, just go straight to the graveyard if it hits an invalid target. But yeah, we've not got the protection of our Soul Warden anymore. It's a cool deck. Does swing with the Fervent Champion. I don't see anything on the board that would stop us from just blocking like this. And sack the goat end of turn for the scry. That is not Broodmoth. Another Suncleanser, that's harsh. Right, well we can pay the 3 for Amori and then play Suncleanser. So we can sacrifice one of the Suncleansers since we only need one to make the combo work. Ooh, that's harsh. So we're gonna have to sacrifice it. I'm actually... No. I'm gonna keep the other Suncleanser to block, because that mitigates a lot more damage. Cavalier of Night. It's not exactly what we need, but it is pretty good. So they could go for big swings, but they are going to lose stuff if they do that. No, they don't, so my turn. Yeah, I think we're just Cavalier of Night sacking a Suncleanser. So, sack Suncleanser. What the hell will we kill? Corpse Knight? Or Inspiring Veteran? Actually, Veteran's not buffing that much. We should kill a Corpse Knight. Now we've at least got lifelink on the board. So, no attacks. We can even get the Celebrant back with the Cavalier of Night as well if we need to reassemble it for the combo. Cool, Urban Legion. So yeah, next turn's probably just Immortal. If we don't draw anything good. Oh, we did draw something good. Yeah, they've got no way to interact with us, so I think we just win. So, sack, Cavalier. Get back Celebrant. Cavalier comes back, we can sacrifice the Suncleanser. Kill this. Suncleanser comes back, remove all counters from itself. Don't care. And then we just go infinite. Oh, that's worse when they've got something that holds priority. Either concede or pass the turn, please. Why didn't you just concede in the first place? Oh well. Okay, we've got Thalia. We need more land. But otherwise it's a decent hand. Really do need more land though. Need to get up to 5 to be. Oh. Harsh. Actually, think I should have run out Thalia. Never really shown that they run some removally stuff. Get rid of the Bellhorn. I don't see us casting that for quite a while. In the interest of mana efficiency, I'll play Bugler. Into another Bugler. Cheeky swing. What do we think they're playing? Usually Fenlurker means Black Devotion with maybe Gary and Nightmare Shepherd. Okay, Murderous Rider shows up. Okay, we've hit 4 mana. So we could play... Let's swing first, there's no reason not to. Could go Thalia Suncleanser. I think I quite like that. Keep them off any more instants and sorceries they want to use. Ooh, Chupacabra. Okay, so Thalia was obviously a problem for them. So let's play out another Bugler. Celebrant's nice. So this will probably draw some aggro. Don't mind if they want a double trade. Quite happy with that. Especially if they've got a Nightmare Shepherd, I don't want them getting a Chupacabra back. Yeah, Shepherd would be a really good in this spot for them. Davriel instead. Annoying, we are going to be taking damage from it, but at least he can't make us discard. That's something. Ooh, Thalia. So we can go... Once per game. Sorcery speed. That's annoying. We'll have to do it. We'd have to do it all in one turn, which is quite a while off. Unless we can kill this Davriel now. Okay.
This has been a waste of my time.
Oh. It's not too bad. It wasn't going to do that much for us. It's just nice to have like the 4/5. Yeah, they really don't like Thalia. But we're looking pretty healthy. Oh, our own one. Do we run it out? I think we save it for when they play Rider or something more dangerous. Do you go for the double block? So we'll kill that. Another Davriel. Oh, that is very punishing.
Let's tidy up in there.
I was thinking maybe they'd get some discard stuff and then we'd regret that, but I didn't think it would actually happen. Pretty happy to keep planes in hand to draw aggro from Davriel. Try and get him low.
Pick your brain.
Yeah, second Murderous Rider. And a land so they can use the Lock Flame this turn. Go to 5. Really? Am I missing something? Don't think so. Suppose they're just looking to gain a life. Ooh. That's a good one. So they can pump this twice next turn, make it 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 2 from this. Not particularly scared of that. I'm thinking go full face. And we're kind of hoping they block so that our Broodmoth can bring stuff back and give us some cool Celebrant triggers. Now the problem was, yeah, that's the problem with swinging with Suncleanser. Give them 2-3 life, so I shouldn't have swung with Suncleanser. Although I suppose then they... Actually no, them blocking Celebrant would be fine, because I'd get it back. And it would be flying. So we just need a sacrifice outlet.
Loneliness can hurt.
That is a sacrifice outlet. So let's go this and this. Yeah. Now if they can kill the Broodmoth in response, this is pretty bad. I don't think they'd be holding land in... Actually, did they play a land out last turn? Cool, so we do get it back and it's flying now. Play out the Artisan. So if they've not got any interaction, we win next turn. Do we win next turn? Yeah, because we can sack the Suncleanser and go get... Oh, there is. Okay. Well, since we have Artisan, it does mean that we can go and find another Celebrant. Or even, if we get another land, we could go and get Cavalier of Night, sack the Suncleanser, kill something of theirs, and get the Celebrant. Oh no, wait, we don't get the Celebrant back. But it's still probably quite good. And then next turn we get the Celebrant back. Swinging with a Murderous Rider, I think it's... Yeah, it's just to get life back, there's no way. The kind of stuff that would punish me here, I feel like no one runs. Yeah, okay. Use your Lock Flame, just in case there's a sorcery speed kind of thing. Nope, okay, GG. Two lands not great. Soul Warden's good. If we get one more land, I'm pretty happy. So I'll risk it. I love these sleeves. They're so nice. They're my default ones, but I thought this monstrosity was more fitting for what we're doing. I take it back, I hate your sleeves. What are we thinking? More burn? Almost certainly. They probably do 3 damage. Don't really want to run out the Waste Rider. I'd rather get some more. At least the Bugler goes and gets something else, as long as it doesn't whiff. Yeah, there's the 3 damage. Do still get the trigger though. Nice, Fiend Artisan's good. Problem is it's still in burn range. Suncleanser. I think we run out the Woe Strider for now. Then if they kill that, that puts Artisan to a 4/4. And then we're looking pretty good. They usually can't do 4 damage. Actually, that's a complete lie. They've got the Exile, do 4 damage on Exile, and they just pass. Alright, I'll go and try and find a land. Celebrant. I think I need land more than I need Celebrant. Get a Celebrant anyway. Yeah, I'll play it out, why not? Still don't want to run out an Artisan whilst it can still be killed. Since it's so good at getting all of our combo pieces together. Ooh, Flame Sweep. So I can get an extra scry or I can get an extra damage. I think I'd rather get scry. Second Artisan, I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair. So Artisan's a 5/5 now. They do just pass, so it's like they're just mono burn. So 5/5 should be a bit harder to deal with, might take a couple of spells. Thalia's quite good. Wouldn't mind running her out. Why not? She'll draw a bit of hate. Just growing my Artisan. I usually don't beat down with the Artisan, it's not really there for that, but yeah, I'll decline. My thing is bigger than yours. Giggity. Chupacabra. Get rid of that dragon. So if they kill the Chupacabra, I can do 7 damage with the Artisan. So they kind of need to kill both, or kill and have some sort of chump blocker. I could sack the Chupacabra and then play another one and win, hopefully. That makes sense to me. Alright, nice. Well, that's 2 combo pieces. Militia Bugler might be able to get us a Cruel Celebrant. I like it. Well, Suncleanser is quite good against mono red. Just for having 4 toughness on turn 2. And 1 power is usually enough to kill quite a few things they do, like the Firebrand. They might combine a Firebrand and a Lightning Strike to kill it, but that's a lot invested into just killing a Suncleanser. Okay, they light up the stage, and then they can light it up again if they want. They do. Yeah, Viashino Pyromancer, that's another one that Suncleanser works quite well against. So I'd expect them to run that out, so they don't lose it. And now they can have a shock, or nope, just another light up the stage. They're going to play out their whole deck. So lightning in combination with Firebrand. Okay. Celebrants are win condition though. I mean, Celebrant's not going to live once it comes down. That's the problem. Gonna need them to run out of resources, but that many light up the stages isn't conducive to that. They do just stomp face. Lightning on the bugler. Okay, cool. So hopefully the Broodmoth will live. But at least we have a backup one as well. So now we just need a sacrifice outlet. I'd expect them to go hard to kill this Broodmoth. Yep. Cool, lightning strike. Do draw another Celebrant, so that's quite good. So I could run out another Broodmoth, but mana efficiency wise I could go Celebrant and Bugler. I quite like that. Oof. That's rough. That's real rough. We just sent 2 Waste Riders to the bottom as well. Yeah, they do shock the Celebrant. No attacks, I just want to stay as defensive as possible until we can combo off. There's no way I'm racing a red deck. Yeah, just plays the giant out. Still a lot of resources in hand. We're kind of running out of them. So if they can kill this Broodmoth, we're in some trouble. But at least Umori's a good blocker, and we can play that out next turn if we don't get anything better. Steamkin. Suncleanser is also quite good against Steamkin if you remove the counters from it. They do just pass. Ooh, that's quite good. So we can get 2 triggers of Plaguecrafter here. Comes back. Sack the Suncleanser. And then we'll just get Umori in hand. Can swing in the air now. Maybe I should run more Plaguecrafters. But I feel like it's good if we've got the Broodmoth out, but that's very much a win more. In that specific scenario, it might have tipped the scales, but yeah, more stomps to the face. Oh no. And then a shock. Another stomp. Skewer the critics my face. Is that it? That can't be it. Ooh, you needed to kill the Broodmoth. Okay, we'll play out Umori. Yeah, I don't think we want a discount on our land. More Suncleansers. No counters for you. Could have done that to the Plaguecrafter. That might have been better play. Swing him in the air. Take him to 8. Right, I think they're kind of out of resources. At least we shut off one of their Steamkins. Otherwise they could have had the mana there. Valiant is pretty good against them. I think we can just swing with everything. Yep, GG. Seems like a decent hand. We can play some stuff out. Scry with the Woe Strider. Plaguecrafter might be useful. Might sack the Suncleanser to it. Never mind, I'll get a Celebrant out there. Tranquil Cove. So this is either budget or is Fielder dead. Not sure Fielder Dead's even allowed. Can't remember. Get a cheeky Woe Strider out there. Fortress and Pass, so they might be keeping up a counterspell here. Pretty happy to run out of Bellhorn against them. Obviously, don't attack with the goats. Yeah, it's looking like a counterspell. If they want to counter that, that's fine. It's not integral. Cool. Treasure hunt. You're a treasure hunt deck without with counter spells. Like, I feel like you don't see treasure hunt outside the dedicated treasure hunt decks. They keep 4 mana up. I'm not going to bother scrying, since whatever we get is probably getting countered. So let's swing. They could be keeping up a Settle the Wreckage. So I'm thinking run out Suncleanser. Imagine if Suncleanser's second ability just meant they couldn't counter spell. That'd be great. Maybe we can make him panic a bit and think that's what it means. Ah, no Celebrant. I don't think I should have done that, because now I'm gonna get wrecked by something like Shatter the Sky. Ooh. Didn't have a counter spell. So we're representing 10 damage from if they were to sweep us. History of Benalia. So they just get a 2/2 out. Got 1 blue mana up, which I'm not particularly scared of. Oh, Broodmoth's good. Let's do it. Alright, GG. Went off with the combo. Ooh. This would be a good hand if we didn't just have 3 swamps, but at least it means we can get the arts out. And the Waste Rider. Damn, that's a cool land. Let's go Artisan. That's sick. Mindstone. So I'm thinking Dance of the Months? Maybe? Or just Artifact Synergy? I mean, this is screaming Dance of the Months to me. Although red's kind of weird. Yeah, get him, goat. How do you not do damage? Look at them horns. Lock it. What is this? Well, whatever it is, I'm sorry, buddy. Alright, so that was the deck. I hope you enjoyed. I think it's a pretty cool combo that you could take this core and slot it into a few different decks, so I'd be interested to see that kind of thing. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. See you next time.